Hi all. Today we are going to be modifying and installing an aluminum gate into a composite rail system. Those of you who follow me, I haven't put out a video in some time because I've been busy renovating my basement. And then directly after that, I had to do this deck for a friend in which I'm installing this railing. So this railing I purchased at a big box store. It's all aluminum, it's welded. The one end comes off so that you can adjust the width. So it's 3 feet high, 4 feet wide. I'm cutting it down to about 3 foot 2 inches wide. So I'm just doing that here now on the miter box. I have a 10-inch blade with, I think it's a 60 tooth 10-inch blade, which worked fine for cutting this down. Also, I want to apologize for my mic. I did a few tests and the volume is on a roller coaster. I don't know why. I tried to level it out and it's just not working. I don't know if I have an issue with DaVinci or with my mic itself. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, back to the video here.
Okay, so this gate came with some pretty decent hardware too. It came with two nice aluminum caps for the tops. Came with some adjustable self-closing hinges. And it came with a nice latch that's lockable. So far pretty happy. Now all I have to do now is come over here. So I cut this already, as you saw. Um, This post just slides into the bottom and top rails. I have to drill a hole on the bottom of the top and bottom rail and then stick a stainless steel screw in there. So that's what I'm going to do now. That's awesome. So, aluminum and pre-drilled, and my stainless steel screw broke. Can you believe that? Must be made in China. So this hole I pre-drilled one size bigger, one bit size bigger. I don't know what this size was. And it broke again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This bit is nearly the same diameter as the screw. I can't believe a stainless steel screw is breaking going into aluminum. Okay, so even though this screw broke, it did break within the two pieces. It joined the two pieces together and it won't come apart, so I'm just going to leave it in there, give it a little touch-up paint, and call it done. Okay, so the gate is going in this area. I have to put one more post to fill in the gap. The gate is only just a hair over 3 feet. I think it's 3'2" or 3'3", and there is steps on the other side of this open area, and the gate is going to open out over to the steps. I don't think that's code, but that's what the homeowner wanted, so that's the way it's going. So those are my spacing blocks that I got down there right now. I'm going to set the gate on it and start laying out where the hinges are going to go.
Okay, so here I am just laying out where the hinges are going to go on the gate. Now, in that segment where the screw broke. I think the issue was that when I was trying to put the screw in, I was using the impact gun, and I probably should have just used a screwdriver or just the bit and a drill. I think the impact is what caused the screw to break. I thought it was just cheap screw. I don't know. But here for these hinges, the hinges came with self-tapping screws, and these went in without a problem, but also I used the drill and not the impact gun here, so I don't know which issue got resolved, but this worked. So these are self-closing hinges and they're fully adjustable. I have to say, I was pretty happy with this gate. I think it was about $240 or so, and it's powder coated, it's welded aluminum. It seems like it's pretty sturdy and it's going to hold up. And it came with the hinges and it came with the latch. So I'm putting the bottom or the top hinge on now, I believe. And then what I'm going to do is, you'll see I'm going to put it up on some 2x4s for my height, 2x4s on the flat, and then I'm going to lay out where it goes on the post. So, in addition to my audio issues, I have to apologize about the lighting issues as well. So, when I did this install, it was an overcast day. The sun was coming in and out. I have a white canopy um, set up, but it didn't help much with the light levels. So, sometimes it's going to be a little washed out, sometimes it's going to be in the dark. But here, I'm just attaching it to the post here. Again, I have it on the 2x4 blocks, and I'm just screwing the hinges into the post. Also, the railing system I'm using here is Trex Enhance, and I think it's charcoal black is the color, and it's also Trex post sleeves. It's a pretty decent railing. It goes together pretty easy. And the balusters are aluminum, so it kind of ties in with the gate since the whole gate is aluminum. So here I am drilling out to put a lag bolt into the 4x4. So this 4x4 doesn't go through the deck. It sits on top of the deck as opposed to going through and sitting on a footing, which would give it a lot more strength laterally. So I'm just I think there's 4 screws in there already, 4 construction screws, and then in the center of that, I'm just going to put in a 1/2 inch lag bolt to hold it tight. And then I'll put the sleeve post over all of that. And the trick to this is you just have to jig the side of the post sleeve that's going to be sitting on top of the deck so that the sleeve overhangs the deck as well and covers that piece of the 4x4 that hangs down. So yeah, just if you ever do this, just make sure you don't cut the height of your post sleeve before you cut the bottom. Otherwise, you're going to end up a little on the short side. Okay, as I finish up this post with the post sleeve, if you've made it through this far of the video with all of the audio issues I've been having, then you might as well hit that subscribe and like button. Seriously, I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel out, helps me grow. Okay, thank you, and back to the video.
This is a reverse cut wood blade, so that when you cut the post, the composite post, it's cutting on the downstroke instead of the upstroke, which may chip out the finish. bottom rail, top rail.
Okay, here I'm just marking where the bottom rail needs to be cut, and the only thing you really need to pay attention to with this trex system is the spacing of the balusters. So you want to try to have your baluster that's next to the left post and the baluster that's next to the right post evenly spaced. So, you just have to hold it up there and take a look. The other nice thing is this kit comes with, you can get a 6-foot pack or an 8-foot pack. And the 8-foot pack, in the rail, there's an aluminum insert that really stiffens it up so it doesn't sag at all over the 8 feet. And it's also, there's a big price difference between the 6-foot and the 8-foot. It's like a $100 and something difference for that extra 2 feet, but I guess it's because of that aluminum insert. I guess that's how they justify it. So here now I'm just drilling out for the latching system, and the latch is pretty nice. It's pretty hefty. It's got a solid aluminum rod that pivots up and down to catch on the gate latch, and then what holds it and what it latches onto is composite, and there is a hole there so that you can put a lock on it as well. So now we're not fully installed, so now I'm just laying out where the catch goes. So there's the latch and then the catch, and then once the catch is in, it's done. And I'll give it a couple of test swings, and that was it. It was a pretty decent project. I'm glad it's done, and I can't wait to get back to making furniture. So I hope to see you guys on the next one, and I hope it's wood and not metal.